Hi guys, it's me Karen, and we've come to do part 3 of the Magical Dawn by Hanna Karlzon page we're doing. I'm going to find it now. Here we go. We're doing this one. And there's going to be one more part of coloring that I decided I'm going to do. And we're going to do it in blues and black. Hopefully I have a bigger black than that one. Okay, so there we go. In these, whatever these are, I'm going to turn them into snowflakes. They look like they could be gems or something. So what I'm going to do is get the camera down a little closer. And what I've done is I've taken a pencil, and this is my pencil, and I drew a line across here to where the blades of hair come across, and I drew it on all of these. And what I'm going to do is, let's see if I can move this a little closer and you down just a little bit more so you can see the lines. Okay, anything that's above the hairline, I'm going to take a little black and color it in on this side. Okay, if it has hair in it, we won't be coloring that part. But anything that doesn't, we're going to make black. So I thought I'd just work on this one first, since it's the largest one. Have the hair coming across there, so this area here. And you're going to have to go pretty heavy-handed on this part, because this has got to be black like the background. If you want, you can use paint. I'm going to go over that line and then just connect it with a white gel pen or a white Posca. And give you the hint of what I'm doing here. That part is hair. And the hairline goes to here. And the hairline is there. And it kind of comes down to the tip. Okay. Okay, there's a little bit of black that comes in through here, but I don't think we're going to see it too much. So maybe that. A little bit in here. Yeah, just kind of make it small there. And it comes down to that one, which kind of comes down. Okay, we'll get this little piece. Now what I'm doing here is making them look a little more transparent. So it looks like it fades into the background in pieces. Other pieces will be where the blue comes through. So this is the hair piece. On the bottom piece down here. This one is this one up here, so we'll just pull it up. So you can see the hair thread. And the light comes down here, so I want that light blue. Yep, I'm going to have to redo that little dot too, but I'll try to get it to look like it's in the background there. Okay, there's going to have to be a little black here. Just to reach to that point. Okay. Okay. I know it needs to be cleaned up a little bit, but you're getting the gist of what I'm doing. I don't know how much of my head you want to see. Darken that up. Okay. I'm going to come in with the Posca. Make sure it's working. We'll add back in our little white pieces here. Okay, and our lines. Oops. I can go over that and make that straighter. We're also going to color in here to make these look whiter. So if they have any blue, or black painted in, and we can get rid of that. You might have to go over this a couple times. The reason we're doing this is because we're putting in snowflakes. There's supposed to be a dot there. And I want these to look like snowflakes. So we'll bring that right up into that dot. Okay, look a little bit more like a snowflake. We're going to do that to all of these. So I do this little one down here. You can see the line comes through here, so this area up here is black. The line is about here, so this area down here. Then we go in with the blue. It's white up there. Okay. Alright, then we'll go in with the Posca and do the same thing. So that's how we're going to change all those. I've got 2 more to go. I don't know if this is exciting for you or not. Lines here. So this side black. I want to say again, you don't have to do this. You know, if you're not crazy about this idea, it's fine. If you want to color this page a whole different way, that's wonderful too. This should have been, there we go, that'll work. Should have had a little line on there. And this is just the way I thought it would be fun to do this page. And if you think this person here should be colored in a different way, you can do that also. Like I said, it's just the way I wanted to do the page. Could come down with the dark blue here and maybe add a little more on this side. Down here. Up here. In the white. You can do whatever you want to make your snowflakes look a little funner. Not a word, but I'm going to use it. Give him some pizzazz. How's that? I'll do this last one up here. So the line comes right about there. I'm going to do the blue on this one first. And bring in the black. You can also do this with a pen if you like. Just going to go over those so I can make that really dark. And then go back in with the white. And there we go. We got those taken care of. I'm going to raise the camera up and be right back. Okay guys, we're back. And what I did is I went and I cut out some snowflakes that I have. I think I have, well, 3 or 4 of these. Anyway, some of them are from, what is this? Memory Box. So this really pretty one. This is Lawn Fawn, tiny little snowflakes that you see splattered around here. Remember, I do cards. So I just went into my stash and pulled out dies to cut out the snowflakes with. Now I'm just going to kind of place them here and there. Now on this particular one, it comes with the little attachment here, and then I just put in the die a little bit, so it sits right here. Cut out another one, and we're just going to invert that upside down and make a long kind of string here. I have this one, which is another one to put on cards, and I like the circle to go with the circle over here, so I thought I would place it someplace like here, and we're just going to throw snowflakes kind of here and there around. And then we're going to put splatters on here like I do with the white paint and make it look like it's even got more snow on it. First time I've done this in a coloring book, but I mean, kind of goes with the page. I'm using Tombow Aqua liquid glue. It has a fine tip on this end, and I mean it's really fine, which is great for these little tiny details. Also on the bottom it comes with a bigger brush that you can put great big huge blobs of glue on. It's also clear, and it's going to dry clear. One of the fun things about this is also you can ink over it, paint over it, whatever you need to do. So we're just going to get gluing some of these down. There's really no rhyme or reason. Snowflakes fall wherever they want to fall. And like I said, this is a very fine tip. You don't need a whole lot. It's also archival, if you're wondering, in the coloring book. And we just place it down. And if you get a little on the side, no big deal. Like I said, you can paint over it. You can ink over it. I have done some real fun cards where I've used the distress ink and inked over everything, and they turn out really nice. So, like I said, we're just going to place these here and there. I really don't have a plan other than this one over on this side. You got some paper there. So we're just going to get it on these little teeny tiny pieces. The only thing that you want to make sure you do is wipe your fingers, because your fingers are going to get glue on them. These are fine, delicate little cutouts. And when you lay them down, by the way, don't squeeze the tube. It'll come out on its own. Just kind of put it there. You'll get it all over your hands. It just peels right off. Hopefully that looks kind of straight. I don't know. I am not going to get out a ruler and check it. I'm just going to try to make it look like a straight line. Kind of looks straight to me. Okay. It's not going to bother me if it's a little off. It probably will, but I'm not going to say it will. I'll put this one up at the top. Connect the last little dot to the last little dot. And then kind of go to just eyeball it. That's close enough. Okay, that one's down. I got one that didn't quite cut out, so the two pieces here, we're just going to stick that kind of on the edge over on this side. so I don't waste anything. And I never let anything bother me. I have fun when I do this stuff, so we'll just stick that one with the torn pieces off the edge. The glue dries really quick, so keep that in mind too. You don't want to pick these up and move them around. So like I said, you don't want to squeeze the bottle. You just tap it on the edges on everything. Some of these lines are... These dies I've used on Christmas cards. And I make about 40 Christmas cards a year. Seems like, maybe more. I don't know. It depends on the list if it grows or not. And having to glue these down on a bunch of cards gets to you after a while. Did I glue that one down? I didn't. Well, I'm going to move that one because I want to bring that one down a little further. Get our line straight. Whatever doesn't make it on the page, there. We'll just cut off. So like the tops up here, we'll just cut that off. Make sure everybody's glued down. Okay, got this one. And again, you guys don't have to do this part. This is just fun for me. I wanted to make this page more of a snow page than whatever it was intended to be. It's just what I had in my head when I saw the page. We're going to do it in blue and kind of give it that icy effect. And if you want to put it in the hair, you can, because it'll look just like one of these here. Did I get that one glued? I don't know if I glued that one. If I did, I didn't do a very good job, so we're going to re-glue it. Another thing about this glue, if you put it on, let's see, I'm going to go right up there and probably tear some of that off of that page. This one doesn't look straight. That's okay. Who haven't I glued? You can use this glue as a liftable glue, I believe, too. Some of these Tombow glues, you can do that. You glue the bottom of this and you just let it dry upside down, and then you can move it around your page. Yeah, I think you have to get it wet again to do something. I could be totally wrong on that, so let's see. Oh, right about there. And we got a little baby up here. We'll stick it in there. There. I think everybody is glued down now. And then we'll just take my scissors, wherever I put those, and trim these off the side of the page up here. Boom. I can't see that far away, so I'm going to have to move it over here. Get that a little better. There we go. All right. Put those off my desk. Pat everybody down. Get out my trusty white paint. A plastic sheet. Thought I had one out. Can't get anything out of the drawer. These are all really big sheets. I don't need that big of a sheet. Well, I'm going to get out a stamping block because you really don't need that much paint either. So it'll wash just like everything else. Just open this up, put a little paint on it. Camera's up high enough. Get the little dry paint off of there. My paintbrush, it's got a nice long brush tip on it, and it's thin. Put a little water on the paint. And mix those up. That may still be a little too thick. So I want it runny, but not running so much that it'll jump off my page. There we go. And then we're just going to tap it onto the page. And get our snow effect. Good with the block. So I can get some snow down here. Okay, put some on the other side of the page over here. I'm going to try to avoid the face, but if I get it on the face, it's acrylic paint, and you can scratch it off because this is done in Prismacolor. It will scratch right off. We want big clumps and little clumps of snow here. And you just go until you've decided you have enough. This is all to your liking. Take a little more in here. And if there's any spot you didn't like, say you colored it funkier, or you have a little spot that you want to cover up, you can always paint over some spots. You can add more snow in spots, put a big blob like I did. Didn't mean to do that, but hey, why not? You can put a big blob in different areas so they just look a little different and you have a variety. And there we go. Put one more big blob right about there. Snowstorm. One there. There we are. So that is what we look like, all finished here. I think it turned out pretty good, considering I had no idea what I was going to do with this page when I started, other than color the hair blue. Just gonna add a little more up here. There. Okay, now I'll quit. So I'll take a picture of this after it dries and put it at the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. And I will see you in the next video I do. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care, everyone. Bye now.